not answering questions over and over again. I don't
Hold on,
understand.
Shay.
You're like,
Shay,
I
you
don't have as
literally-
much time, but then you don't engage.
Hold on. Shay, you literally waited at my request for over an hour to talk to us. We're bored, right? But you were bored enough to sit in the request for an hour. And now that you're here, you're bored enough to sit up here and just do nothing but not answer questions. Okay? So the question remains the same.
It'd be wild if there's that many people waiting for this debate. That's crazy.
Your framework.
No.
Okay. Why not? Because it's not her child.
Because there shouldn't be surrogacy in the first place.
If
But
somebody
there is surrogacy, so can surrogates abort?
No.
Why not? That's not their child, and it's human, and it's alive, right? But it doesn't meet the it's your child qualification. So why do we owe it?
These people are not capable of discussing why surrogacy could be problematic. No one in the chat would be capable of doing it. I don't think we're going to get into this debate. I requested, but it sounds like they have a very, very long line of people. So we'll see. We'll give it a little bit of time.
I'm sorry. This is actually my second day on panel.
Yeah, that's fine.
You came up on mine the other day.
What's that?
You came up on mine the other day. I saw you in the request on my panel the other day. Not your second.
Yeah. I feel bad I didn't have time to talk to you, but yeah, this is my
So why would they be obligated to sustain pregnancy if it's not their child?
because they consented to having the baby.
You don't give an exception for when they don't consent.
Are you talking about SA?
Yeah.
Okay. So no, but
Why?
no, because the baby is still a human life, right? But
Okay, that goes Shay, that goes
So it
listen,
doesn't have to
hold
be
on.
your child then.
Remember when I asked you, do you is it simply because it's human and alive? And you said yes. And then I said, okay, so do I have an obligation to you? You said no, because I'm not your child. Right? So then we asked about surrogates, and now you're going back to it just being human and alive.
Big problem here is this one lady doesn't really want to engage. The one who entered her chat, like she wants to like ad hom, like she immediately went to ad hominem attack, and then she's just kind of being, she's not really engaging with them in a very smart way. And these, I do think these girls are pretty young. Hold on.
She said, "Why? Then what? Shay, why don't you have an obligation to give?
You didn't let me say the but. You didn't let me
Why
say
don't?
the but.
No, hang on. Why don't you have an obligation to give Seppi blood if Seppi needs blood? She's a human and alive.
Seppi, the host.
Answer the question.
Any
please.
other fucking human. Any other human that's alive, do you have an obligation to give them your blood?
You know what, Seppi?
Can you
I
answer
wouldn't-
the question?
Yeah. You know what, Kayla? I wouldn't give Seppi my blood because I don't like Seppi right now.
Okay,
What
what
if
if
I
it's
don't
somebody
like somebody?
so
it doesn't matter if
cringe.
they're human and alive, and I can allow them to pass away.
Yeah, what if
I
you don't
them?
like this?
Correct.
What if you don't?
Oh,
Yeah,
great.
what if
So I
the
don't like my
mother-
embryo. So that means I
Right.
cannot give my body to it. Perfect.
Wow.
So you're pro-choice. Awesome.
The embryo did nothing for you not to like it. The embryo is an
Yeah,
innocent.
it attached itself to me without my consent.
What? Dude, people who think like this are weird. They're trolling. There's no way.
If you were great, I would love to speak on this. Would y'all let me speak on this? Because
No.
Oh my
because you're not-
god. She's not fucking tracking. Listen, I'm not
Yes.
going
She's not
back
tracking?
on you saying because I don't like Seppi. You're obviously not taking this seriously. Do humans have obligations to give their blood or resources to other humans when they do not want to?
No.
so we're not going to talk about SA anymore.
Oh my God! Just answer the question. See, this is where you have to answer the question. No, you don't. That's It's totally a fair point to concede.
Does this make you guys feel better about yourselves?
Oh,
my
just
God,
get out.
drop her.
Yes.
Yeah, she's
Yeah, it
not.
does,
This is one of those
actually.
like you kind of have to.
People, especially when I talk to people who are really dumb like you make me feel very smart.
Oh well. I'm rubber.
Oh,
You're
thank you.
glue.
That's really sad, Seppi. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Do you want to answer the question now?
Oh, they don't. And
Oh.
people like this make them more money by not just having a civil debate.
No, I just think this is so funny because, like,
what is with the meta? You were the one who complained about not having much time, and yet every time we try to directly engage in like let's go today, you just laugh and deflect and talk about the conversation instead of engaging in it. Like, you must have all the time in the world.
Yeah, well, my baby's taking a nap right now, so I have as much time as she'll give me. Go ahead and repeat the question.
Okay, the question is, if your conditions for being obligated, like they are in surrogacy, is just the fact that it's human and alive, therefore this person has to provide their bodily resources. I'm human, I'm alive, other people are human and alive. Do I have to give my bodily resources to other people when I don't want to?
No, you already asked me this question, and I already said that. It's not.
Oh my God! I'm asking you to justify this because this is a contradiction.
Why doesn't she have to give them? Okay.
You have to unmute, Shay. Why don't I have to give my bodily resources to other humans that are living?
Even if they're gonna die without it.
Is it louder now?
Y'all are miserable.
Oh my God, just drop her.
You won't listen.
I think you're just coping with the fact that you can't come up with an answer, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Shay,
do you understand that everyone here who has like who can comprehend knows that the reason why every time you're asked a question you make an insult? Like, everyone here knows it's because you don't know how to justify your position.
Yeah.
You're not smart. You shouldn't request on panels, especially ones with debates, because you don't know how to engage.
It's true.
Crazy.
It's true.
Nathan, you're not loading in. Oh, there you are. Are you pro-life?
I'm kind of in the middle. I'm more independent, depending on the situation.
Why did you request?
I requested because I was hearing y'all talk and stuff, and I wanted to join in, and I wanted to answer some questions, just like I wanted to ask some.
If you don't have like a certain, if you don't have a position on this, then I don't know how like answering questions would be relevant, because I'm not going to be able to like test your principles or anything like that because you don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense. But if I had to say, I've grown up around, my family's all women, really. But I have times where, like you're talking about SA and stuff, and I do agree, abortion should be definitely a thing. It should be accessible everywhere.
Okay,
but
even electively?
Yes, I agree. But
I don't know. These, yeah, this is, I don't know. It's difficult because on one hand, it's great to clearly hear them. On the other hand, it's annoying to clearly hear them. Yeah, I know.
Well, Nathan, I don't mean to be rude or cut you off. I really appreciate it, but I'm just going to accept, so if you agree with abortions being acceptable, or like accessible, then we're not going to have too much to like, oh, I guess Hannah could. Sorry, Hannah, I keep forgetting you're here.
It's all right. I'm at Meyer right now.
Okay. So, the Shag, are you pro-life?
Let's put it this way. I don't think pro-lifers are oppressing women. How about that?
Great. I do think they are.
Why?
Are you pro-life?
I think people should value life at all stages of development. So I guess that means I'm pro-life. I don't know. People throw around labels and they don't really mean anything anymore.
Wait, what'd you say? I'm sorry, I got a text.
I said I think people throw around definitions or words now, and they like the meaning of them is lost. I think valuing life at all stages of development is really important in just being better to people in general.
Disagreeing with my statement in the background? You just don't like that I'm saying pro-lifers are oppressing women?
Yeah, I don't think pro-lifers are oppressing women. I think that you disagree with them.
Well, I think that like pro-life legislation does oppress women. So I'm gonna say like that it's like the unfair treatment that controls like a specific demographic body, right? So, women or people who have like reproductive organs are going to be the only ones that are going to be affected by this law. They're the only ones that we're saying have to keep other people inside of their body, have to endure like this like specific bodily autonomy infringement, right? I'm just going to say that's oppressive. It's controlling and it's unfair treatment. That's not going to be something that's like super debatable considering it's just like my like opinion, my subjective view. This background specifically is meant to just invoke like conversations around the morality around abortion. So, do
Right.
you think that abortion should be accessible?
I think maybe for the first 10 weeks, and then after that, I think 12 weeks is probably pushing it, and after that, it's morally wrong.
Okay, so you're okay. So you're pro-choice. Got it. I'm gonna move on to someone who's pro-life.
Wow. Okay. That's how that works.
I'm not gonna debate with pro-choicers today. Is it Lackey or Latchy?
Lucky.
Lackey. Oh, sorry. That's yeah. I should have known that. Are you pro-life?
You know what that tells me?
Yes.
You know what that tells me is that they don't truly believe what they don't truly believe what it is that they are trying to debate, and they can't hold a nuanced conversation. That's what it tells me. I'm not here to debate pro-choice. I'm not. I mean, I am very, very lightly pro-choice, I would say. Like they're not up for the whole discussion on, oh well, yeah, like I think pro-life values are important for people to accept. Bottom line. I don't think pro-lifers are oppressing women. Like that's literally her background. Her background says pro-lifers are oppressing women. I don't believe that. Let's debate that. Okay. Oh, you don't want to talk about that? All right, let's move right along. Are women choosing the bear over the man? I want to hear this.
All right, I'm getting off. It's annoying. See ya.
Oh, I guess they're done. See if we can find ourselves. Trans women are biological women. Oh, interesting.
Deal with the bullshit again?
Yeah. Ya ves, aquí andamos.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's see. The next person. Jay, can you give us your age and pronouns?
I am 22. I am from Las Vegas. Anyways, I don't know.
Oh, go ahead, Alani. Sorry.
Are your pronouns Las Vegas?
I'm sorry?
Are your pronouns Las Vegas?
Yes, honey. From the Sin City.
Okay.
Anyways, you say trans women are biological.
I'm going to drop you down. I just need you to learn pronouns. Las Vegas is not a pronoun. Sorry. Let me save your time. Like I don't want to deal with somebody who doesn't even know. Vinny, can you give us your age and pronouns?
Did I see over on Twitch? I see the new monk debate. No, I did not. To choose the bear, every woman would rather die than have the slightest chance that they'll be raped. It isn't logical, but so many have the same thought process. Oh yeah.
I don't think so.
Why not?
Because you don't have the biological makeup of a man. Or of a woman, I should say. You went from a man to a woman, correct?
I actually don't. I don't have the biological makeup of a man, so thank you.
It's coming from them.
Gender affirming. Anyways, so why are you here if you're just like friendly?
If I'm friendly?
Mm-hmm.
Because I disagree with what you say.
Oh, you disagree with what I said? But you said I have the biological makeup of a man. But I don't.
No, I said you don't. I meant you don't have the biological makeup of a woman. I just
You misspoke.
Said it incorrectly.
Anyways, so what makes a woman? Oh, go ahead, Alana.
What is the biological?
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Of a woman, excuse me.
Well, you have to have.
It's rage is all it is. What up, Red Skates? Thanks for the follow, man. Yeah, it's a rage bait debate. Yeah, it sounds like a Muppet, that's for sure. What is this one about?
Paul, yeah, we are. We're Homo sapiens as well. What's wrong with that?
I don't even know what this debate is on.
Are you gonna play Elden Ring? No.
Okay. Lame. Next. Grab a mop. Why isn't my bot working? That's weird. Weird. I have everything up. Should work. Might have to drop the link in manually, Zombie, if you can. Oh, this is interesting. There's no one in here right now.
No, I'll start letting people up at about 1,000 likes.
1,000 likes? There's 3 likes right now. There's 3 likes on this live.
Tap the screen, share the live. That's good, David. You don't have to be here.
Damn.
This my account.
What the hell time?
Friendship should be easy.
We're trying to find a debate here. We're trying to find a debate to get into. What is this? Belzor, what's up? We're trying to find a debate on TikTok. Oh my God. I'm trying to find something. There's nothing good right now, which sucks. The one I wanted to get into, they kicked me from, like, right away. Are cats evil parasites that exploit human rearing neurobiology? I ask because I see your cat tree in the background. Right? That stupid thing. No. Cats are the best. Oh, well, you know, I will say I prefer dogs, but cats have been pretty cool. I don't know what this is about. Oh man. This one doesn't seem just made a Shin Godzilla soundboard. Nice. Let's do some baking. Nope. Nope. Hey, who's this fucking weirdo? We'll find something. It's here. The debate is here somewhere. The question is where? It's here. Oh, this guy. This guy looks like Gene Wilder. Look at this kid. Can't see him. He looks just like Gene Wilder, and it's like the scariest, most annoying thing to look at. Okay, still don't.
Fake humanity person. I don't care about humanity. I only care about myself, and I'm gonna be basically paying my debt and going up to fucking God. That's what they're wanting. Or they're just fake Christians.
I wonder how some people get 1,000 followers to start these lives. It blows my mind. It really does. A victim of an evil cat parasitism would say they're the best, huh? Oh, that's a haircut. I want to hear what this person sounds like.
I love 7 Psychopaths. That's one of my favorite.
Oh. Yeah, sorry, I couldn't really show you. Trust me when I say he looks just like Gene Wilder. It could be that they paid for the followers. That is definitely possible. Oh. Dudes, this sucks. No one good is debating. We already like got through everything. Like there's nobody having good debates. No one having good debates. And the one that was good, they kicked me. They kicked me. Oh. What's your topics today? That's so loud. Kelly Cardigan or Kelly Cadigan is a trans woman who transitioned at 15 and seems nice enough, but she's kind of on the weird, like kind of on the fence on where she stands with the community. I think a lot of the community is way against her. I'll hit the likes for her. I would be interested to see what her debate is going to be. Oh. Come on, likes. Come on, let's go. I'm seeing if she'll open it up to people. Oh, 83, that's it? Hold on. Very weird, very weird. Usually at like 1,000 likes, the TikTok people open up their live stream for others to get into. Someone just said, hello, young man. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. How have y'all been today, by the way? How is everybody? What are we thinking? What's up, Meta? How we feeling? Man, that's screwed up. That's screwed up. Like people are like on the internet, people are truly like evil, I think sometimes, and they're just mean for no reason. Like one said, you do pull off faking the woman thing. I will give you that. And then someone else said, I wonder what they feed it. Like, it's pretty fucked up. Like some people are just trying to exist and live their lives and talk about shit. And then you have people who are like, oh, what do you feed it? Like, you don't have to agree with the lifestyle of a trans person or whatever, but you certainly don't need to be a totally depraved piece of shit at all times. Like that seems like weird energy to me. Oh, I just realized that it's not even, it looks like it's totally a frozen picture. It's not actually sitting there. It's funny. Or she hasn't blinked in a very long time. Oh, never mind. Just moved. Pro troll and anti troll. Good 20-minute argument with my Rob today. There's 1,000 likes now. Is she opening it up to people? I mean, I think trolls are going to exist. There's no doubt about it. Whether or not it's I don't know. Is it the right thing? I mean, trolls suck, but they're going to exist. What are you going to do? Right? At the end of the day, what are you going to do about trolls? Nothing. They're just going to exist. I think what you have to do is just not feed them. Don't feed the trolls. Don't feed the trolls. Human empathy seems less than optimized for global communities, especially with anonymity. Oh, absolutely. I 100% agree.
How are you? Oh, I can't hear you, hun. How are you? Good. I'm tired. I'm Santi. I'm 26. I started my transition about 8 years ago. Yeah, fun times.
God, we're almost the same. I started when I was 15 and I'm 24, so I'm going on 9 years.
Oh, I love it. So, what kind of hot topics do you have on the trans community? Hot takes, I guess.
I want to know why all the conservative grifters get all the attention just because they're better at playing the part than I am. Yet I feel like I'm the realist out of everybody. And I'm like a true transsexual. I've had a full transition. Yet for some reason, all the people who are crazy or gay right-wing grifters who are just expired, who are just twinks, older twinks, that want to just make content about me. Why do they get all the praise? Why do they get all the quote? Why? Because they play the game better? Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I should have just controlled my manic ways and played the game better, and then I would have gotten all this praise. So fucking sorry. A real, true transsexual got a platform, and you see the highs and lows of it. But no, let's give all these fake-ass people a platform. Let's give them the microphone.
No, and I totally understand where you're coming from. I think one, it's because they're louder, and right now there is this like huge attack on trans people, and I think a lot of it has to do with the representation that we have. There are creators out there who they associate us real trans people with those who are making it almost a caricature of us, and that's what the masses see. And I think a lot of it also has to do with we as true trans people. Like, I don't know about your experience, but in mine, and still to this day, I live in Wyoming, so I'm not ashamed that I'm trans, but it's also something that I'm not gonna like talk about openly with people here. I do feel comfortable expressing myself more on TikTok, 100%. But also, like, I kind of just felt like I'm a woman and I've been a woman forever, you know? But I think it's, yeah, just like the horrible representation we have. Like, there's, and I'm not sure of your opinion on this gal, but like Lily Tino. And I feel like she's been getting a lot of attention from not even just the far left, but like the far right.
Trying to get in here because I do want to talk about this stuff with them.
Far right trans creators, because they're like, oh, that's somebody who's normal because they're not like Lily Tino. Do you know what I mean?
I have personal experience with them. I went on their live stream.
So Charlie, welcome, by the way. Good to see you. Welcome. What I'm trying to do is get in on the conversation. So this individual is a trans woman, and I wanted to just get in on their conversation about, they're making, I think, assumptions about what the battle is, trying to fight against trans people or whatever. And I just wanted to have my piece on what I think it is, in that it's more about the children being involved with it, not so much the adult side of it. I think most people are just like, oh, if you're an adult, who gives a crap? But I do these every now and then, Charlie. I like to do debates on TikTok where I talk with people that I disagree with. So I hope you stick around for a little bit. What's up, AJ? Good to see you, brother.
Portray themselves as like these PC liberal virtue signalers. The second like a real trans person says something they don't agree with, all of a sudden transphobia is all fucking okay. All of a sudden it's fine.
Something that I have a real issue with that I think people need to understand is words that are like the buzzwords that are out there in the ether right now on the internet. They're losing their meaning really, really fast. There are instances where, bigotry, misogyny, whatever, you pick your word, that they are relevant, but they're used so much at this point that they are starting to lose their meaning, and they're starting to not hold the weight that they used to. It's so important that we return meaning to words and not just use them flippantly. It's one of the problems that we're having in the commentary space and in sort of this TikTok era.
And whatnot. But in my experience, like when I was misgendered in the early stages of my transition, I didn't really like make a big deal of it because I'm like, you know what? Like,
So I would say it's not as big of a deal as it, again, I don't know firsthand, but I would say it's probably the least of your worries in that whole era. Oh, you can't hear them? Really? Here, I'll turn them up. Good to see you, Hypnotic.
Not everyone can afford HRT or not everyone has the health for it, depending on your medical situation. And it's like, I understand those two things. It's a little hard for me to understand the financial aspect of that because in my personal experience, HRT has always been very cheap, especially just for estrogen if you're transitioning later in life and you don't even need a blocker. Usually the blockers cost a lot of money, at least from where I'm from. I don't know, maybe that's just a privileged view. But it's like, I feel like even so, the majority of people who are identifying as trans and not transitioning don't have health issues and they don't, they can afford it. They do have the disposable income for that. So it's just, I don't know. To me, it's like if you aren't transitioning and it's not because of one of those two reasons mentioned, I don't think you're dealing with dysphoria. And I don't think they would necessarily disagree with that. But I think to them, to a lot of these people, you don't need gender dysphoria to be trans anymore. And that's where I think the disconnect is for me, because I've always thought you need to have gender dysphoria to be trans. That's the whole point, right?
Right. And I feel like you and I are very similar. Like when we started our transition, we're like, okay, we are going to be women. We're going to be hyper feminine. We're going to look like a fucking woman. We're going to put in that work. I was a broke ass college kid when I started my transition, and I took out a student loan to pay for my laser hair removal because I was like, I am going full send with this. Like, if I want to be a woman, I'm going to be a fucking woman.
Yeah. And a lot of people don't understand that. I feel like if you're not like that confident, like, what's so crazy? Like, do you remember back when, I don't know.
So I agree with this sentiment that if you're, and I know I've spoken with a friend who's a trans woman as well, like if you're going to like in the transgender community, I feel like they're like if you're going if that's what you are identifying as, you go the full length of the field, right? There's no standing at midfield and being like, well, you know, I might take it to the end zone. You know, and again, I think this is also why it's super important to do it when you're an adult, because if you start this when you're a child, like pre-puberty, I think you're getting into some serious issues where you're like, I don't have all the information. I can't possibly make this choice on my own. And, you know, wait, you can't hear me now? No way. Really? You can't hear me? I muted the stream.
I'll be honest, I haven't had bottom surgery yet. That is something I'm working towards. I'm just
Yo, I would be scared shitless. Scared shitless. Like if you're a dude and you're talking about like and this is how I think like the trans-trender thing is an actual thing. For lack of a better term, chopping your dick off and turning it inside out is the ultimate form of committal. Like, let's not get it twisted, right? Like, lopping that bitch off, pushing it, and making it innie. That's it. You have committed yourself. There's no going back. None.
I'm just saying, like, doctors would probably be scared to tell anyone that they don't think they're trans because they'd be seen as hateful, and I feel like they could get their business shut down for like hate speech or something.
Yeah, well, and it's crazy too when I see all of these TikToks of like detransitioners. And in my early years of my transition, I never saw anything or heard anything about a person who detransitioned. And I think it's because we have like such easy access to this like gender affirming care when people don't even want it. And then especially children, like, I mean, granted, I knew who I was at a very young age. Could I understand like the hormonal part and stuff like that? No, I couldn't, at least. But now, you know, they're starting kids super, super young, and I don't know. It's kind of I know it's a very controversial topic, and I know you were a minor when you started transitioning.
It's tough for me because I feel like if I transitioned at 18, like Blair did, I would totally take this stance. I'd be like, yes, you have to be 18. But now it's like, you know, I already feel so self-conscious about my appearance as it is.
We can. What I do need to do, my wife gave me a call. I'm going to give her a call back. Give me a quick second, guys. Let me make a quick call. I'll be right back. Okay. Let's go on the roadcaster here. No, my dudes, Frankenstein is real. apparently, and blatant narcissism is the real problem here. It could be. Okay, let's see if we can find live. Abortion is immoral. It is immoral. We're not arguing that. Oh, this is interesting.
And I did make a statement. Can you respond to that directly?
What up, Leonard?
Can you at least acknowledge you understand what I said, and you understand the difference between people at a parade and these innate intrinsic aspects of people's humanity?
Oh, this isn't pro-life choice. I don't think there's any good ones, y'all. I don't think there's any good.
Sir.
Sí,
Okay, you need a green card?
sí. Auntie, I know Dominican. I know Dominican.
You wanna get married or something?
That's weird. That's weird. Hell yeah, that's one of the, this is the original, like a TNG 1985 poster. 85? It's like the original poster. Probably worth some money. I'll take a green card too. Yeah, right? I want that. I'm trying to find I am trying to find a spot here. Turn this into a Shagcast? We could. God damn. Yeah, there's like nothing. Everyone's playing games on here. No other debates that I see. Do a couple more scrolls here. I'll have you tabbed. I gotta do anything. Do your thing, bro. Do your thing. I have some work that I'm doing, but also I'm yeah, man, I don't know what, like today is going to be a day full of, so I have a little bit of random work to do. I got to do some reading, and then my son has T-ball, and I'm doing the doing the not the bank. I'm going to the gym after his T-ball. There has to be. Come on, give me something. Oh, hold on, guys.